Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you what kind of progress was made today. So I'm going to take you off the tripod and we're going to get going here. So I got a couple of small updates today and we're setting up for the long run. So I'll show you exactly what's going on. So I'm going to go over the siding materials and then I got another gutter quote. The other one was $863 and another guy came out that came recommended by the roofer, and he came out in the morning today about 7:30 and he gave me a quote of $700. So here I'm almost done up to the gable. When we get to the inside of the house, I'll show you what materials we're going to use for the gable. It's going to be a little bit different. So let's walk here. This here, what was on the agenda, you caulk all this. And caulking is cheap. It's like $3-4 a tube, just so you know. As you can tell, I want to tell you and show you as much as I can of all the little costs that add up when you're building. So here are the corners. This has to be exterior material so it doesn't rot on you, and it also has a wood pattern kind of a thing going on, as you can see. This side is almost done. That's the little storage room and utilities. This side is almost done as well. That's the exit from the kitchen. That door is going to be replaced. It's damaged, so we gotta replace it. So see, the siding is up all the way to the gable and there's that trim right there. And let's walk to the inside of the house and I'll show you what I'm going to use on that gable. So this is the stuff. It's also basically the same material and it gets put up there. It just gives it a little bit more character instead of just putting that cement board all the way up. It looks kind of boring, so this just gives it character. And once obviously that goes up, I'll show you how that looks. Let me show you the soffit. It's very simple and cheap. I think it's like $15 for 12 feet if I remember from GAgenda. And you see the little gaps in there? It's dirty because it was laying on the ground. But see, that's the soffit. That gets put right, like this bed on that side. Let's go this way. That gets put in there, and that is what allows your house to breathe. Almost fell. I gotta learn how to walk for these videos. So that's basically, see all these little holes, that's the air in so the house can breathe. And speaking of that, let's walk over to this little guy. I finally found my pointing device. And I'll show you the trusses got secured today. See these little dots in there? Those are big old screws that go through the top plate and into the truss. So it holds the truss in. You can also have the hurricane clips. I personally don't like them. It's just too much work, and you put like 5 nails on one side, 5 nails on the other side, and you make your 2x4 look like Swiss cheese. And as you can see, these are just little dots. It's nice and neat, it's quicker. You just put it in on an angle, and that's what holds your truss together. So what else can I show you? Because it is starting to become a mess. They're getting ready. This insulation is going to go just strictly by the tub area because the heating and air people are going to start coming and putting all the vents in, and all the duct work is going to run through the top of the truss. Here, let me walk this way. See, that's the soffit. There's a box, so there's more of it. So to bring the heating and air, the duct work is going to go right through the top of the trusses there. So that's nice. So I don't have to build any kind of a chase or anything to move stuff from one side of the house to the other. So there's plenty of room to move stuff around. So that's that. As you can see, I got a bunch of other stuff. It's becoming a mess in here, and it's gonna be messy. And I hope Home Depot gets me the locks here quickly. I ordered them because I gotta start locking this house up. As you can see, guys have their tools here, and I don't want anything coming up missing. That's basically the bulk pricing I told you. With different materials, you get the more you buy, you're going to get bulk pricing. well, I guess walk around the house and I'll tell you my little will work for food thing, and I guess that'll be it. It'll be nice and short episode today. So I won't be climbing the roof today because there's no point, and I saw yesterday when I was filming, I didn't see it when I was filming, but when I was editing the video, I saw the neighbor was actually taping me when I was up there. Maybe she was hoping I would fall and she would have a fun YouTube video, but thank goodness I didn't. So we'll work for food. What do I mean by that? As I said in our previous episode, I truly love what I do. So I do a lot of jobs at a deeply discounted rate for people that I know. And sometimes I don't even charge people at all. And I've done that plenty of times. So right now I'm working on the floor for somebody, a cousin of my real estate agent, which treats me like a son, I treat her like a mother. And she's been nothing but good to me. So I'm charging them 50 cents a square foot to lay tongue and groove, the vinyl flooring that I told you about that I like. That's what they bought with padding underneath. So they have really good stuff. It's like $3-4 a square foot, if not more. So I'm charging them only 50 cents a square foot for that. Usually around here it's $1.25 and up. So I'm basically less than half. And then for trim work, I told them if they buy the trim, I will install the trim in the whole house for $300. That means the baseboard, window trim, and crown molding. And if anything else beyond that, if I need to help them, I'm going to do it. All they have to do is just feed me. And that's what the lady did today. She came out and basically cooked me lunch. So even if the economy goes bad, if something happens, I guess I won't starve to death because people will always feed me. And I've done a lot of jobs like that. I helped my buddy, his mom wanted to redo a bathroom, and it was around Christmas time. So she asked me, how much would you charge me to redo the bathroom? And like I said, it was right around Christmas time. And I told her basically the same thing. If you feed me when I'm working there, I won't charge you actually anything at all. And that's exactly what we did. So we redid the whole bathroom, gutted it completely, even replaced the subfloor. And we did the whole bathroom for like $1,200 in materials. And I didn't charge her a dime, and all she did is just basically fed me. So that's the stuff I do, and like I said before, I love what I do. Because I start with either a bare piece of land or maybe some trees on it, and eventually over time this is what I build. And as I told you, what I build is small homes so regular people can afford it. Just like when I was starting out, I got sticker shock of a high price of a house. This house, what I want to get for it is 129 grand, and if I get it somewhere around that neighborhood of that price, I'll be happy. So, and nobody wants to do what I'm doing because there's not much markup in it. Like if you sold a house for 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 or higher, obviously you have more margin. But I'm not interested in that. I want to build regular homes that just regular folks can afford it. So that's my little mission of the channel, and I decided finally to start documenting what I'm doing. So maybe some of you can kind of do what I do and hire people and subcontract things out, so you can be your own general contractor and build your own house. And as I told you in the previous episodes, if you're doing that for your own house, you don't have to be licensed. So you can do all that stuff yourself. That's where the ladder was, and that's how you get up to the ladder without damaging the shingles. So that's going to be basically it. So I babbled a little bit about my situation and how I eat on my jobs, and that'll be it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.